To start off, thank you for 100 subscribers. The recent success has made me overwhelmingly happy. I've been coasting off of it for a few days now. I'm working on the new video right now, and since it won the poll, we're doing Ranger. So this build is meant to be a small little headquarters for the Ranger character. The overall theme for these builds will be military, but considering how the other builds were meant to be medieval, I'm gonna be testing the limits of what I can do. Just some classic stuff right now, clearing out the land, preparing the false foundation. It's going to be a slightly bigger base than usual, but I think it looks good. As you can see, I'm using a lot of gray paint to give off some sort of concrete look rather than stone building. You know, make it look a little bit more modern. So I wanted to make two distinct parts for the build. One, a main room where everyone will be, and a tower which will feature something that I'm pretty happy with, but we'll get to that later. I'm a little unsure if the false foundation looks good for the whole military feel of the build, but I'm gonna let you decide. Separating the two rooms now by using different walls. And hey, I can use glass in these builds, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. And don't worry, I do fix the uneven windows eventually. Now up to the roof. So this is the big thing that I wanted to do when I first thought about this build. I wanted to make a helipad. Got the colors right, and I'm gonna go ahead and fix up the roof on this other part. Now to add some flickering lights. Classic yellow lights on a 3-second timer. Turns out that you can't just hang the timer on the wall, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it outside. Now for some interior work. I'm messing around with what doors I think would work. Being able to paint the doors as well as furniture has really opened up these builds. And there you go, I fixed the window. I have no idea how I didn't notice that before. So that was going to be it, but after sleeping on it, I realized it needed some more. So I made a few adjustments, starting with that just ugly interior. It was meant so that way I, the player, had somewhere to actually work and craft stuff, but it just looks so bad. Now we got a somewhat proper mess hall, along with a place for people to sleep. And I decided to follow through with an idea that I had earlier. Yep, I'm making a helicopter. This was a lot of experimenting, so I'm gonna speed up the footage even more. Here I had the genius idea to actually make this helicopter a house so someone could actually stay in it. A little bit of futzing around, I had to use stone platforms as the door, and I was able to make it a house. With that, it's done. I'm really glad I went back and polished up everything. I was honestly gonna scrap this whole video if I didn't do that. I was very pleased with how the helicopter turned out. I thought it would look too doofy, but it ended up looking a lot better than I expected. Anywho, that's the end of it. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.